We live in a battleground, a war for the souls of humanity. We fight injustice, we offer hope, and we give love to those in need. 2 years ago, God gave us new marching orders to take new ground. The mission was vast, from building new sites in our own cities to rescuing the lost and forgotten on the other side of the globe. It was an impossible mission. Too much opposition, too little resources, too many problems. But 2 years later, we are winning. The mission started where it always has, introducing our friends and neighbors to Jesus. But to do that, we needed to make more room at our existing sites, like the West Side. With only 416 seats and limited parking, our ability to reach more people on the west side of Cincinnati was severely limited. The revamped West Side Auditorium opened Easter 2017, doubling the number of seats. And by repurposing the old football field, we've added 300 additional parking spaces, as well as more space for outdoor events.
I came to Crossroads 2 years ago with my grandma, and I came like every once in a while. I went to the Thanksgiving, Easter, like the holiday ones mainly. Without Crossroads, I wouldn't have this relationship with God, and I wouldn't be where I am right now. At man camp, I said out loud that I want him to be my Lord and Savior, and I got baptized in front of everybody, so I feel like a whole new person now.
But it wasn't just physical spaces. God was stretching us, challenging us to expand the experiences we created.
Deep inside, I was struggling and I was really unhappy. I didn't want to live anymore. And so that's where I was existing when my sister invited me to a Waited. And it shattered me. Suddenly, I realized that this thing that I had been waiting for so long came for me so long ago. There was a God who loved broken, empty shell of a person me when I couldn't love myself.
The result of all this local expansion? More room for our friends to meet Jesus. 9 years ago, when we launched our second site, our vision was to have a Crossroads within 15 minutes of anyone in Cincinnati. As we started the I'm In campaign, it was clear that God was challenging and resourcing us to finish that original vision. 2 years ago, Old St. George was a burnt shell of a building, sitting vacant near the University of Cincinnati's campus. Now, it's been transformed into a hub of the uptown community, a home for hundreds of college students and one of our fastest growing sites.
It's just given us a sense of belonging, and I have found a safe place and people who genuinely want to invest in us. And I know that I'm a better man because of the people that our Wednesday night group have put in our lives.
And also remember that 2 years ago, we were still far away from finding a building on the east side, the location that was once suggested as our first site. Years of work and prayer are finally paying off as the brand new East Side campus prepares to launch in January 2018. At the same time, God had plans beyond just Cincinnati. Over and over, God continues to show us that His vision is way bigger than ours. By bringing Andover, Georgetown, and Richmond into the team, He was bringing His church together instead of apart.
It's no longer going to a drug dealer and getting heroin. It's coming to church and, seeking God and seeking answers. Even in my darkest days, God's there. Now we have a life I never thought I'd have.
God was opening brand new doors, creating opportunity for people to experience Him in brand new places.